You know, women are the doorway. You are this little. All right. And it's going to take 9 months for you to get here. And in the meantime, you're going to go through a various of things. You're going to grow. When she eats, you're going to eat. And you're going to kick. You're going to keep kicking. In the midst of this kicking, she's going to throw up. And then you're going to fully develop into a human baby where the body can no longer feed you or hold you. When life takes its course and then the water breaks and you creep into this world. So you open the door to get here and this vast of light hits you and you bust into tears because the first thing you feel when you come to this planet is pain. And the doctor slap you on your ass cheek, or the light hits you, and then you look around you and this is a whole new world that you have no understanding to. You have no understanding. But when you get here, they slap you with a social security number. And not only they slap you with the social security number, they give you a name. So you don't get to name yourself. And they give you a race. They look at you, and based off what your parents are, you are their race. And then, of course, they give you a last name. Then you grow. You're not scared of nothing at first because your mind is the world is mine. I mean, you don't look at an item as a baby and think this belongs to this person. You will just grab it. You'll learn to walk. You start teething, then you grow. And then you're not understanding this until you become a full adult to realize that fear is actually taught. Fear is actually taught through religion. They scare you not to do certain crimes. They scare you of the fear of not being successful. The fear is everywhere around you. Okay, you get older and you realize that there are people that have made it to the dead end of this doorway, meaning death. Because they've made it to the other side and they're opening that door to the other side. But you're still little and you don't understand, and they give you these beautiful stories. Well, they're in heaven, or they're here, or they're there, wherever have you. But you're growing. And you have this imagination to be anything, but they put you in this school. And when they put you in this school, every year that goes by, they're robbing you of your imagination to the point where they trick you to getting a 9-to-5, enslaving. And sometimes you got people that look back and they get tired of life where they commit suicide. They hurry up to get to the other side of that door. Because the thing that the woman brought you through is purity hell. You judged off the color of your skin. There's invisible borders where you can't go certain places because you don't have a green card. In or out of the pussy is pain. Women are the doorway to all this shit. Everything you feel right now, they were the doorway. My mom was the doorway. Anybody you see walking around here is here because that's why I really speak on the respect of women. And I'm not saying that, oh, women are bad, all this other stuff. No, we're here to scrape our knees to learn to be better. Because without pain, without suffering, there's no growth. So you also thank the doorkeeper for that. Then soon enough, you look back and you got to bury the person that brought you here. So that door is completely closed. Just imagine walking through a door, then turning behind you, and that doorway is gone. But then you looking in the world and you see millions of other doorways that you can put your seed into to help them come into life and experience. And we want children not because we want them to experience it. We want children for selfish reasons, to keep our genes going. That's what it really boils down to on a deep down, is to keep our genes going. But we see these other doors and we walk through, we put ourselves in these doors constantly walking, and we might find that one door that we want to just keep going in and out of. We love this door, but not know that that door comes with pain. They are the doorway to pain. Women are the doorway to pain. That's why a lot of people, when they get focused, they do semen retention and no fap, because they ignore the doors. They ignore the doors and focus on what's here. Because think about it, when you come through your mother and you look out, because back then, they gave birth on the outside, not on inside where doctors is looking at you. When you came through that doorway and looked through the night sky and you saw the stars, look how vast this doorway is. I come here, and this doorway is going to condition you to grow into something nobody have ever seen until we get to the other doorway. Because right now we're not nothing but babies inside of a womb. When you're in life, think about this. You're in a womb right now. You're in a womb called life. And then when life water breaks on you, then you got to go through the other door. You can't stay in this womb forever. That's why I hate when people look at death like it's a punishment. It's not a punishment. You only got so much. You only got a limited time to stay in this womb, and the maximum span is maybe 9 months. But some people are born prematurely. That's like some people die prematurely. That's why I don't win with me when somebody come to me and tell me the opposite of life is death. The opposite of life is not death. The opposite of death is birth. Birth and death is a part of life. So that's a part of the same coin. But this is the doorway to pain. Divorces, you went through the doorway. Children that you got to pay child support for, you went through the door. If you go through the door, realize that you are going to experience some pain with this person. Sex is violent. You got to break open the hole. So we don't know where this other doorway gonna lead to. We don't know if it's gonna be painful, but all we can do right now while we here is to realize the beauties of life, because there's not just bad things, there's good things, there's pleasures. If you have sex with a woman, that's pleasure. And when we came through the door through our mama, we have pleasure of eating our food, relaxation. There's beautiful things in life. Just like there's a beautiful thing in a woman. If you find that there's positives in women, there's negatives in women. You have a woman that cheats on you all the time, but she always got your back. You may have a woman that ain't got your back all the time, but she got your back all the time, but she cheats. But another woman that don't cheat, but she ain't got your back all the time. There's beauty in everything. There's pain in everything. You watching this video right now. By the time your brain perceives what I said, a second has already just passed. It's a process. Continue to embrace greatness and walk in positivity.